There is absolutely nothing that thrills like taking through memory lane and looking at your photos that you had when you were a child and actually reminiscing on those memories. So, in this segment, we are just going to do that. We'll have a session time and we'll be looking at our childhood photos. So, stay tuned and enjoy this segment with me. And welcome to my channel. I am Bonkem Bear and thank you for joining in. And as always, a shout out to all those that have subscribed. I appreciate it. And if you're new here, please do consider to subscribe as well to join the community. Remember to hit the notification bell so that you are notified each and every time I upload a video. So today we're going on a memory lane of this lovely lady. And without further ado, and let's just do that. You know, I just did, I shared these videos, not videos, I shared these photos on my WhatsApp status and I got a lot of reactions. So I thought, hey, I might as well do a video clip on them. So the first photo actually, it's one of those memorable photos. If you look, I'm holding new shoes. Yeah, I had my dad bought those sandals for me, and I was so happy to have received those sandals. And what I like about it as well is I like the background. You know, those are the houses that we used to have. They're made out of reeds, and they were very good during hot season because there was enough air circulation, unlike the ones that we have now that are just made out of bricks. And you know, I think back then they were really the crime rate was low because if you think about it, if you can have a thief that is really serious into breaking into the house, they can just come and actually cut the reeds and get in and do whatever they wanted to. But yeah, and I was very playful. I was probably maybe 8 or so. And check the hair and the smile. It's always the smile for me. Yes, those were the good times. Those were the good times. A very playful kid, and I was very happy there. Yeah. So the second picture, that one. I actually got that we call it two-piece when I was just from the village because I used to stay with my grandmother and then I got sick, so mom took me to a town and known as Maroon, and that is what she bought me, and I was very happy to have had that because I put it on for quite some time. Yeah. Yeah, you know, from a village to a little bit of a township, it was just great. It was lovely. Yes, and it's always the smile. Check the smile. It's always the smile. This little girl. The rocks were soft. You know, without a lot of responsibilities and a carefree spirit. It was actually a very nice period. Yeah, yeah. Okay, let's do another photo. Hmm. This one was I was at a primary. I started my education. I did my primary education in Maun and Lesotho. So I was actually by my uncle's place. So that was before it was fenced, and I was from school. I remember that dress. Mom bought those dresses because I had a sister. So mom bought those dresses for Christmas, you know. When it's Christmas here, you tend to have parents buying presents for their kids. So that was what I got for that particular festive season. And that was that lovely dress. So it was probably a Friday because there were times when you go for, we called it, I forgot the name. Yeah, but it was where you just each and every student, you are expected to be putting on a dress, and then you kind of contribute for putting on a dress. I don't know why. Yeah, but those were the moments. And if you zoom clearly, you'll see how the socks were nicely, folded. Yeah, those were the times. Yeah. So maybe let's take a break and we'll be right back. Yeah, so the next picture, I think I was at junior school here. And back then we had studios. You have these portraits behind you, and then you pose for a pic. So I think that's what I had done. I like the hairstyle. The hairstyle is actually you kind of twist out the wool. Yeah, so that's the hairstyle I had decked then. And check the shoes. They were actually like high heel shoes with a tracksuit and a shirt. I had the style, eh? I had the style. Yeah, I remember that T-shirt. Yeah, I remember we bought it. There was a time we visited my uncle in a city that's in Gaborone, where I am now, and we bought that. I remember that. Yeah, memories. Yes. So the next pic, that one I was at a junior school. Junior school. Junior school, I think I liked, not I think, I liked junior school more. And come to think about it, a lot of my friends that are on Facebook are actually from junior school. I had a great time in junior school. This way, I was actually given the responsibility of being a head girl. A head girl, you're more like an overseer, a student overseer. If there's anything that the teachers want to communicate with the students, they'll go via you. Or if there's anything that the students want to communicate with the teacher, you're more like an intermediary, and you're the eyes for the school as well as for the students. Yeah, yeah. So I like the jacket. Yeah. I like, the jacket and the sunglasses. So what used to happen during our junior school? Because my junior school, I mentioned it somewhere in my videos. I did it in Sipopa in the Okavango region. So what used to happen is we had insufficient supply of water. So you have water for maybe 3 days in a week, and then when there was no water, you go to the rivers to go and get water. So this way, we were given permission to go and get water from the rivers. Yeah. So that's what I did. I take the pose. And I liked those times, when you are free, you're not going into classes, and you're just free to loiter around in the village, because our school was pretty much far, very far from the village here. So these were the freedom moments. Because I was in a boarding school, you're always locked, and so just the freedom of going outside without really getting permission to do so, it was lovely. Yeah. And so the next picture, yo, that's one. I think maybe I was doing Igbo Form 3, and I started, the teenagehood had kicked in. And if you look closely, I had applied makeup thing. I had a red. I'm very bad with makeup. Yeah. So I had applied something here, and yeah. Yes, and I was pressed to kill. Yeah, I like the background, of yeah, that tree with flower. Yeah, that tree, you have it in different colors. Can have it in white and orange, that color. Yes, I think I looked lovely. And as always, I had decked my sunglasses. This is something that I really do. I just start getting sunglasses, just to the shade, just to look a little bit. Yeah, yeah. So those are the moments, and let's take a break. We'll come back. Yes, we're just having a chilled session time with me, and thank you for joining in. If you're still watching, thank you for keeping up And so let's continue with the journey. Oh, by the way, remember to subscribe. Yes. So that one, I was now at senior school. Senior school, you're kind of you're graduating from being a naive student to becoming a little bit of more of an adult, you know. So I don't know what those guys were doing really. The other one holding actually a dustbin over my head. He was very a funny character. I remember an incident. I was boarding at Hansi Senior School, and he was also a boarding student. So what will happen is we would I'll have electrical kettles, and in the morning you boil water for you to bath. So what happened apparently in their dorm, you know, boys will always be boys. So somehow their socket was not working properly. So he attempted to Ah, he, he attempted to fix it. But somehow, yeah, he was electrocuted, electrocuted, electrocuted. Yeah, yeah. Yes, and apparently he just went back and slept. Yeah, he was a very funny character. Yeah, you know, yeah, we had a mix of different characters at senior school. Yeah, but senior school we tend to be a little bit of serious people. I enjoyed junior school more than senior school. Yes, yes. And the next pick, actually there, I had written down. There was this competition about, I think it was about animals or so, and I liked writing. I still like writing, and I have to author publish my first book. So what happened today is I joined the competition and I won. I was positioned two in the competition, and so I had the privilege of meeting. Back then, he was the vice president of this one. Yes, he was more the patron to the lodge that actually hosted the competition. So I remember when I came from there, if you wanted to greet me, I'll first ask, do you want me to greet you with a hand that shook the vice president or the hand that did not? And that was that was the line, you know. It took time before I could stop saying that because it was such, it's those moments that you capture that you're like, yeah, back then. Yeah, yeah, but I still have dreams. I still have dreams. But it was really a privilege to meet a person like him. Yeah, but I don't think he remembers. Yes. And the next one, it was actually the the function was attended by dignitaries. That is as a businessman. One day I also want to be a business lead, so in the making. So, yeah, this way we are rubbing shoulders with big giants. Yeah, so those are the times. Stay tuned as we continue. Yeah, so the last pick was when I was now at tertiary. Tertiary, I thought that, because I went there, I think I was 18 years old when I went to do my tertiary education, and that was outside the country. So I thought I was going to have this freedom to do whatever I wanted to do. But the principles that were ingrained in me when I was young, they prevailed. Because as much as I was not where my parents were, I always remembered, you can do this, you can't do this. Yeah, so tertiary, I was I was mature here. I was mature here. So as much as I failed, I remember failing my first two modules, I think, but ultimately, I got serious and I accomplished that which I went to do, and I got my certificate in biomedical technology. Yes, tertiary. I'm not a party person. Yeah, so I was kind of introverted. at tertiary level. I just had a group of people that, yes, I'll socialize with, but I wasn't really all out partying and everything. Yeah. If it's anything, I went to church more. I went to church more, and I served more in church because that's where I feel most comfortable, you know. Yes. Yeah, I'm even reminded of David when he says that I'd rather be a doorkeeper in the house of the Lord than to feast on tables with kings. Yes. And the other verse he will say, one thing have I desired of the Lord, and that I may dwell in the house of the Lord forever and ever. That has always been my song, if I may say that. I love being in the church and serving the Lord. Yes, so yeah, these are the memories that I just wanted to share with you, you know, with my community. Like, yes, it's good to have this framed and look back when life is hard, pull down those full memories and, like, you know, reflect. And, you know, if it's maybe pivoting from where you are, do so that you get a new perspective. Yes. Otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining in. And once again, I appreciate those that have subscribed. And if you're watching, I still appreciate you as well. And please remember to subscribe. And see you in my next video.